Everything you've done has come to this.
The wait is over. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is now in theaters. It's the 8th and potentially last installment in the franchise. We should mention the movie is produced by Paramount Pictures, which is owned by the same parent company as CBS News. And it kicks off a series of summer blockbusters, including a live-action Lilo and Stitch, Jurassic World Rebirth, and all-new Superman and Fantastic Four movies. Entertainment news expert Andrew Freund joins me now. Andrew, thank you for being here. So you have already seen Mission Impossible. Without spoiling anything, what do people have to look forward to? And is Tom Cruise still doing his own stunts?
Okay, Lindsay, first of all, let me just say that this weekend is going to kick off the summer box office. Mission Impossible is projected to make around $85 million. And yes, Tom Cruise is still doing his own stunts. He's hanging upside down on an airplane, Lindsay. It is one of the most incredible scenes I've ever seen in cinematic history. And my big advice for this film is, if you can, see it on an IMAX, see it on the biggest screen possible. It does not disappoint.
And Lilo and Stitch is out this weekend. Why do you think it could have a chance of being one of the biggest movies of the year?
Yeah, you know, Lilo and Stitch is going to be huge this weekend for the nostalgia factor. You're going to get all the people that saw it when they were a kid. Now they're going to take their own kids. And that is going to probably be the biggest movie of this weekend, projected to make about $160 million.
Wow. So how do the new Superman and Fantastic Four franchises differ from previous adaptations? And given the current slate of movies, do you think that this is enough to bring people back to the theaters? We know that ever since the pandemic, there has still been a bit of a lull.
Yeah, you know, there's been a lull. The box office has been down about 23% since 2019. But I think that the reinvention of Superman and Fantastic Four in their own franchises, of course, Superman is from the DC universe, Fantastic Four is from the Marvel universe, and both films are really reboots, trying to get people back into the theaters. I've seen footage from Superman at CinemaCon. It is breathtaking, Lindsay, breathtaking.
Wow. All right. So we are also seeing sequels to Freaky Friday and Happy Gilmore more than 2 decades after their initial releases. Do you think these are aimed at attracting new fans or mostly just fans of the originals?
I think they're kind of aimed at attracting both, because like Lilo and Stitch, people are now going to take their families. You know, Happy Gilmore came out in 1996. Freaky Friday takes place 22 years after the original. So I think they're becoming these generation movies of people who saw them, you know, when they were younger, and now they can take their own families. The Freaky Friday movie, Lindsay Lohan now has a daughter and a stepdaughter, which now I'm thinking, like, all right, how old am I? Because I remember when I saw that. So, you know, I can't wait to see both of those films.
We're not going down that road. All right, Andrew Freund, thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Lindsay.